Hi everyone, so next up in our series is sort of the Bookworm girl. She's kind of aspiring to go to Berkeley, or maybe she's already at Berkeley. She's just basically your really intelligent woman, or maybe she wants to be a lawyer, maybe she's really into human rights, maybe she just really loves history or science, or wants to be a marine biologist. So I gave her kind of serious colors. I used the e.l.f. Butternut palette. Now if you're a student, obviously you don't have a lot of money. If you're going to Berkeley, maybe your parents have the money, but maybe you don't have a lot of money to spend yourself because you're spending it all on books. So I kept budget and cost in mind, and even though I gave her kind of more serious colors, I still gave her a fun, hip, young girl type of look. So nobody needs to feel like the wallflower, just really smoky and warm and buttery. So I actually really love this look a lot, so I hope that you do too. And once again, I think that this is also a really great palette because you can also make it really, really intense and smoky, and it only costs $1, so you're not busting your budget. Thanks so much for watching. I really hope that you like my kind of bookworm tutorial, and yeah, enjoy. So to get started, we're just going to take an inexpensive primer. We're just going to go ahead and take the e.l.f. Studio Eye Primer. She's spending all her money on books, so she doesn't have time to get out of the library and get off the internet and go to Sephora, so we're just going to tap that on. You can also put a little bit underneath the eye. I'm going to take NYX Jumbo Eye Pencil in Pure Gold. It's just a really extremely pure gold color. And we're just going to go ahead and tap that all over the lid. And then you're just going to want to blend that out. Don't color it straight on because then you'll definitely get creasing. Alright, so I'm going to take the e.l.f. Butternut palette, and we're just going to take that sort of buttery color right up there, and we're just going to smooth that out all over NYX Pure Gold. And I'm going to smudge it all the way up to the brow bone. I'm just using the e.l.f. Mineral Blending Brush. Now I just took a little bit of that sort of nut brown color right here in the e.l.f. palette, and we just popped it into the outer corner. It's kind of a good dupe of MAC's Smog. And then we'll just blend that out. And then touch up anything that you want to blend out with that peachy color. I'm going to take a little bit of MAC's Teddy Eye Kohl. You can take any brown eyeliner you want, but I probably would just recommend something that doesn't tug on the eyes. I'm just going to go over the waterline and then over the upper lash line as well. I'm going to take a little bit of that blacker color, and we're just going to take a little bit blender blush from Eco Tools, and yes, this is a shader brush, sorry, and we're just going to smoke out Teddy Eye Kohl. And then you could take a little bit of that nut brown color too if you want, and then you could just smudge out the dark color as well. So you have a very easy sort of smoky layered look. So she looks really pretty when she's sitting in the library. And then we're just going to take a little bit of that goldy color and then pop that in the inner tear duct. I'm going to take a little bit of the Collection 2000 Illuminating Light Diffusing Concealer. If you're studying, you're up late at night, you know, you need to get that scholarship, perhaps you have some dark under eye circles you need to correct. I know this one's from the UK, but you can go ahead and take the Milani one. It's also a good drugstore and cruelty-free version. Or any just like light concealer. If you have the means, I've heard that I think it's called Peter Thomas Roth. I'm not sure if it's cruelty-free or not. If cruelty-free is not an issue for you, then I don't know. The YSL Touche Class seems a little extravagant for what it is. But just go ahead and take like a light diffusing concealer, and then we'll just go ahead and apply it. I'm just using the same brush, my Bedelium Tools brush 957, to diffuse that in. It's the same brush I used for my foundation. It just melts in a little bit better when I repurpose my brushes. Kind of all just goes together. You don't need a million brushes for every little nook and cranny on your face. So I'm just going to put on a little bit of face powder, and we'll be right back. Oh, these are affordable, by the way. I'll put a link to bedeliumtools.com. And we're just going to do our blush. I'm going to take a little bit of Milani's Blush and Sweet Rose. You just lift it up and you have a mirror and a brush. The same with the Mineralize. And it's just a really sweet, easy, pretty color. With, you know, decent pigmentation. So you can build it if you want a more sort of, you know, nighttime look or whatever. In case you're going to a party or whatever. These come in a variety of colors, perfect for all skin tones. So if you're nowhere near the skin tone that I am, then I recommend Mai Tai if you're darker. That's also really pretty blush. It'll also look wonderful with this look. I'm going to take a little bit of e.l.f.'s Mineral Lipstick in Natural Nymph. I wear this, you know, a lot myself. I actually really love this color. It's a good drugstore mineral version of Myth. It's not as opaque as Myth, but it looks a lot like Myth on. Kind of a cross between Myth and Flesh Pot, so it's actually really nice because it doesn't give you the same kind of frosty, opaque coverage. And I'm going to take a little bit of e.l.f.'s Hypershine Gloss in Blossom. It's kind of the pretty bookworm. Alright, so that's all for now. I hope that you enjoyed my sort of next installment of the back to school series. Whether you're in high school or college, these looks are going to work for you because I had no time to apply them and I managed to get them done. And so yeah, thanks for watching.